Miscarriage Moms for Life presents this morning moment. Thank you for watching. At the end of this video, please make note of some helpful resources. Due process after all. What do these South Carolina women have in common? Unsure? Please pause the video for each name. Alexis Grant, Lakeisha Jackson, Deja Fields, Susan Smith, Heather Lawson. Sadly, these are a few examples of women who were involved in the deaths of their children. If one of the policies of the mainstream pro-life movement were applicable to the cases of these women, none of them would have faced prosecution, much less jail time for their roles in the deaths of their children. Which mainstream pro-life policy would have prevented Susan Smith and these other women from being found guilty and sentenced to jail? It is a policy expressed in Bill H3774 that a woman cannot be prosecuted for having an abortion. Let's clarify this. From at least 1994 through at least 2021, a South Carolina woman suspected of killing her born child could go through the process of the judicial system to determine whether she would be found guilty and what her sentence should be. Yet the mainstream pro-life policy is that no South Carolina woman suspected of killing her unborn child could go through the process of the judicial system to determine whether she would be found guilty and what her sentence should be. In both cases, a child has been killed. In both cases, a mother might have been involved. What is the difference? Can you help me understand? Don't the mainstream pro-life groups claim that the unborn human baby is a child? Then why would they be okay with the prosecutions of Susan Smith and similar mothers, but refuse to even consider that mothers who do the same thing, who commit the same acts against their children inside the womb, should also go through the justice system? Is the unborn child less of a person because his or her individual body is not seen by the naked eye of others? Or do the mainstream pro-life anti-prosecutors really believe that abortion is not really the murder of an innocent human person? Have they considered that should a bill with their cannot be prosecuted for having an abortion clause in it be passed, women who have already been prosecuted for the deaths of their born children may seek to sue over it? How much is the state of South Carolina willing to pay Susan Smith and all these other South Carolina women that have been jailed after facing the due process of the legal system and being convicted of murdering their children, when the state legislators won't even consider allowing other mothers who murdered their children to, at a minimum, face the legal process of the court system to determine whether or not they're even guilty of murdering their children? Are they really concerned that our modern legal system would start executing thousands of post-abortion women or sentencing them to life in prison automatically with no consideration of other factors? The justice system is not that simple. They would still be innocent until proven guilty. Our justice system was designed to protect the person accused. Pause to look at this rough summary. Or better yet, watch this video from another group, Equal Protection, How the Justice System Works. And what about all those other convictions involving the non-abortive deaths of unborn children at the hands of their fathers or others? Like the 2018 conviction of Brandon Donaldson on 2 counts of second-degree murder in the shooting deaths of Marcia Kreider and her 13-week-old fetus. He was sentenced to 68 years in prison. Or like Scott Peterson, convicted of killing his pregnant wife Lacey and their unborn baby Connor. He was sentenced to 15 years to life for the 2002 death of Connor. Wasn't the Unborn Victims of Violence Act nicknamed after Lacey and Connor? Please pause and read the next slide. How can people like Scott continue to be convicted of a crime when an unborn child, and sometimes a child's mother, dies due to their actions if the anti-prosecution policy stands? Can someone explain how the mainstream pro-life policy of not prosecuting women for abortions while prosecuting others for feticide is something other than a double standard, hypocritical, discriminatory, or worse? Please remember that a person is a person, no matter how small. If that's what we say we believe, aren't they all due equal protection of the right to life? Should not each of their innocent until proven guilty lives constitutionally require legalized equal protections? If you consider this video to be calloused and unloving towards women, please note the disclaimer and the following helpful resources for women. A future video may present more information for you to consider. Disclaimer. And the following is not an exhaustive list. There are other similar resources. Pregnancy resource centers can help provide many blessings to women, including helping meet some practical needs, providing parenting classes and/or support, and more. A few of these groups include A Moment of Hope, Low Country Pregnancy Center, Birthright of Greenville. Look for these and other groups on YouTube, Facebook, and other media. Post-abortion recovery resources can help women and men deal with the post-traumatic stress and other psychological, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual negative consequences of abortion, including helping them receive and give forgiveness. A few of these groups include Rachel's Vineyard, Tikvah Rachel, Silent No More. Look for these and other groups on YouTube, Facebook, and other media. Abortion abolition groups can provide educational resources and political action guides to help us understand and embrace the biblical message of choosing life so that we and our children may live and be blessed. A few of these groups include Equal Protection South Carolina, Personhood South Carolina, Abolish Abortion Texas. Look for these and other groups on YouTube, Facebook, and other media. This is Tiffany Matthews with Your Morning Moment. Until next time, may the God of peace comfort your heart, soul, and spirit. Choose love. Choose life. God bless.